Hi, I'm Lyle Jamieson, and welcome to my shop again. So we'll do another little tip for you. Okay, the subject is how we're going to clean up a little bark area around a natural edge, or when we have a little bark area on the edge where we've left a surface that needs to be cleaned up. Whenever we have a natural edge bowl, a lot of times people like to leave the bark on. I almost always take the bark off. The bark is an indicator, to me, it projects an image of rustic or roughness there, and even in my natural edge bowls, I want to project an image of polish, of finish, of more huggable. So I always take the bark off. And when you take the bark off, you're always going to have, a lot of times you'll have just a little remnants of the cadmium layer in there. Especially where there's some burl or a rough surface, it's hard to clean that up. Many times you can take a knife or a scraper and you can clean up the area that is nice and flat and smooth, but when it gets to be rough, it's harder to get in there and clean that up. And even sometimes when the bark is on, you want to go back and clean it up. You want to take some little wax residue in there from your buffing or whatever out. And so let me show you what I'm going to use to do that with. Okay, I use a variety of things that I use in a Fordham or a Dremel, or even the larger ones for my die grinder. But you don't really need to buy a bunch of tools. You can use this in a drill press. You could use these in even just a hand drill. You don't need any special equipment. Nice if you have a Fordham type tool for its flexibility, but you can work around other tools. What I want to use today is this little wire brush that comes in the hardware. You can get them from a lot of hardware stores and things like that, where they have the Fordham supplies or the Dremel supplies. This happens to be the brass one. It's a little softer and more delicate. There's a wire one that's a little harder, but works also for this same kind of a thing. And again, you can put this, I've got it in a Fordham system, but you can put it in anything just to make it go round. Okay, so now you can see in the bottom of this crotch area of the natural edge bowl, it's pretty rough. It would be similar to what you might find if you've got a natural edge burl surface or something like that. Right, so let's just clean it up. Take that little cadmium layer off of there. So when you put finish on, that area of the cadmium layer is going to turn a dark color, a different color than the rest of it that's cleaned up. So you want to clean the whole surface up all uniformly. Doesn't take long with just a little wire brush. Okay. Well, there's another little Tuesday's tips. Please support the sponsors that help make this happen, Mike Hunter Tools and Doug Thompson Tools. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done, and see you next time.